Interfaith Action in Southwest Michigan is a collaborative network of faith communities dedicated to promoting peace, justice, and compassion. Rooted in diverse faith traditions, our mission is to put love into action for the healing and transformation of the world. Every year we recognize an outstanding Michigan leader whose actions have led to policy change or policy development with particular attention to the needs and rights of the most vulnerable or excluded. Someone whose actions have led to healing and transformation of our world. This year we selected the Honorable Dana Nessel, the Michigan Attorney General. As the chief law enforcement and legal officer of the state, the Attorney General has duties ranging from giving all manner of legal opinions to leading investigations and bringing lawsuits to protect the residents and consumers of Michigan. Attorney General Nessel has made that office a beacon of hope for people who need it most. She was the first openly gay woman to be elected to a statewide office in Michigan, and the second Attorney General in the United States who was openly gay. She is a ferocious and courageous advocate for the rights of the LGBT community. Both before and while in her current office, Dana Nessel has fought for the rights of the oppressed, the voiceless, the most vulnerable, and her work has been transformative. I'd like to present you with the 2025 Leadership for the Common Good Award from Interfaith Action. Thanks. So I wonder if you'd share with us a little bit about your personal journey and how you came to become a civil rights advocate, somebody who was dedicated to public service.
I am a Jewish woman. I grew up sort of subscribing to the notion of tikkun olam, which is repairing the world, mending the world, and the notion that each of us as individuals has a personal responsibility to try to create more justice in the world in a variety of different ways. And I know it's something that each and every one of you share, that philosophy.
This is a very turbulent time, and I know the people sitting in the audience here, and we're struggling with a lot of issues and trying to figure out what's the best thing to do. I wonder if you could just speak to us about what you think ordinary citizens should be doing at this point.
And I think that this is a moment where no matter if we are traditionally, identify as Republicans or Democrats or independents, let's stand up for everybody that's hurting and to say that this is not acceptable to us, and to make our voices heard, to talk to our elected officials, to write letters and emails and to light up the phone lines, but also to stand up and to attend these events like these rallies where we say, that we expect our government to take care of its people and not to use government as a cudgel, not to use it in a way where we are discriminating against people or persecuting people, but we are using government to lift people up, all of us, and to make this state a better place. But I also don't want people to forget about those that have been otherized by this administration, because we all at some point in our lives or in our histories have been the subject of this otherization. And I look to 100 years ago when people that now are more integrated into the country, the Irish, who we celebrate every year on March the 17th, and Italians and Poles, and so many people who had come in from Europe and were the targets of discrimination. Now it's other people, right? Now it's people in Central America or South America. Now it's members of the transgender community. Now there are other people that have a target on their backs, or students who have student visas who are just here to learn, just here to become educated, and just to say, that it's not right to target people in the way that we've seen this, and to stand up for people who might even be different from yourselves, understanding that at some point in your lives, that was your family members. You know, those are people that you love and that you know, and that we're all just people. We're not so different, and not to allow our government at any level to say, those are people that are not deserving of rights. Those are people that are not deserving of the same protections under the law. And again, as we sit here in this church here, to this beautiful church, to remember, please, we are all God's children.
Thank you so much, Attorney General, for your witness to your office, to your faith, to Tikkun Olam. I think that's so beautiful. And your witness as a citizen as well, right? This is what it means to be a part of community, to stand up for what is right, to fight for those who don't have. And I thank you so much for doing that on behalf of so many.